What is up, my friends? Welcome to Flippin' Bats. It is John Smoltz Day here on the show where every week the Hall of Famer joins us. This week, it's Tahoe week for every golfer that is not a professional. It's a big week. The Pro-Am out in Tahoe. John is literally about to take this from one of the holes at the Pro-Am. It's beautiful. We're going to talk to him about the Anthony Volpe situation with his dad in the stands getting yelled at and a fan there, and if he ever heard anything from the family section. The Giants walk-off inside the park home run. Craziest walk-off he remembers. Some All-Star Game memories from him. This is going to be a fun one. Really appreciate you all listening as always. We're going to have another episode come out this week in a day or so. Going to do a full draft analysis. The last mock draft is coming out on MLB, from MLB. We're going to talk about that, the top 10 picks, some draft storylines. Going to have a full draft prep episode coming out here soon. The draft is Sunday in Atlanta. I will be there in person talking to some of the draft picks as well. So really excited about that and really excited. If you don't know a ton of the names in the draft, there's some big time names that could help some big league teams soon. So be on the lookout for that here in the next couple of days. But without further ado, let's bring in John Smoltz. Remember, Flippin' Bats is presented by FanDuel. Bet baseball with us all season long on America's #1 sportsbook. Here he is now, John Smoltz. All right, and I am pumped to be joined now, as we are every single week, by the Hall of Famer John Smoltz, who is in Lake Tahoe this week. John, how are we doing? It looks beautiful.
Oh, it's as good as it gets. This has been out here. Been out here a week. Got here Sunday, playing some pro-am golf today. Weather's perfect. A little windy, but and it couldn't be a better day.
This is the year, John. All of Flippin' Bats community is rooting for you. We believe in you this week, all right?
I'm going to speak it into existence.
I want to start with what happened Tuesday night in San Francisco. Walk-off inside the park home run by a catcher. That has not happened since 1926. It was insane to see. But what came to mind, because it's right before you and I are able to talk every week, what's the craziest walk-off that you remember seeing?
Craziest walk-off. Gosh, there were so many. I mean, the one that doesn't make any sense that we were on the bad side of was a walk-off balk with a man on third. So a pitch wasn't even thrown. That's got to be one of the worst ones to lose because you didn't even have a chance. So
Was it the right call?
yeah, he dropped the ball. Our reliever dropped the ball. He was on the mound, came ready, came set, dropped the ball, balk, game over. That's a tough one.
Who was it?
John Rocker, I think.
Oh, God. Also earlier this week, I think it was over the weekend actually, in the Subway Series Mets-Yankees, a video started going around of Anthony Volpe's dad getting in a fight in the stands, which made me think to myself, I've seen a lot go down in the family section from my perspective and being in there. We got trash cans dumped on us at Yankee Stadium. Hateful things have been yelled to some of the players' wives. Do you ever remember playing and hearing anything come down to the locker room or clubhouse that something has happened in the family section?
Luckily, never really remember hearing anything. I remember telling my family whenever we went to New York or LA in the playoffs, do not wear any Braves paraphernalia. I mean, do you think the family section would be safe? It's actually one of the worst
It's the
sections.
worst.
Yeah. So luckily, my family never really promoted themselves or the team, and just mind their own business.
It's always the worst, especially in the playoffs, because the family section's packed, but you're in a sea of every other fan is rooting for the other team, and then there's just one section of whatever color it is the team you're rooting for going crazy. So you stick out like a sore thumb, and unfortunately, at some of the places you mentioned, Yankee Stadium's tough, had some bad experiences at Fenway. You stick out like a sore thumb, and some bad things can happen.
Yeah, especially from the seventh inning on.
Absolutely.
They've been served and overserved.
Served and overserved. Absolutely. All-Star Game is around the corner, John. You're going to be on the call right after you're leaving Tahoe. You're going to leave straight from there, head back to Atlanta. Big one for you on the call in Atlanta. And I think you've said, I think I've heard you say before, it was either your first at bat of your first ever All-Star Game or was against Bo Jackson. And I just wonder, how that came to be. How you're young, it's your first All-Star game, and then you're thrown into a game and facing Bo Jackson. Can you walk me through that moment for you?
Yeah. I wasn't even sure I was going to pitch, and I was told I'd pitch in the third inning, and then Rick Russell did not have a good start to that game, and I came in kind of with 7 or 8 warm-up pitches. I had first and third, one out, and Bo Jackson was up, and I just watched him hit a ball like 450 feet in the first inning. And I got him to ground ball 2-hopper to Ozzie Smith to Ryan Sandberg, and he beat it out, and I got the loss. So it was a routine ground ball that 99.9% of the people would have been a double play, but not Bo Jackson.
At what point do you not get nervous for All-Star games?
That one I was pretty nervous. I was young. I was the only representative for the Atlanta Braves. I couldn't even spit. I couldn't even kind of no saliva. But I just thought that was an out of body experience, and I learned from that and got more comfortable, because it really is kind of it's kind of a crapshoot when you don't know when you're going in, who you're facing, what the scenario is. And I've given up 2 runs in 2 All-Star games and have 2 losses. So timing is everything.
Oh, God. Well, John, I'm excited. Next time I see you, we'll be in person there in Atlanta.
Yep.
Excited for the All-Star game. Seriously, we're all rooting for you. This feels like the year, John, so go get it done for us.
You got it. My pleasure.
All right, John,
Look
thank
forward
you.
to it. Yep.
All right, just wanted to thank John again for taking the time. He does it every single week, no matter where he is. And this week, he's in Lake Tahoe for the Pro-Am, taking it during the middle of a hole, which is really cool. So really appreciate that time. And again, the draft All-Star game is around the corner. We have a lot coming up here on Flippin' Bats. We'll talk all about the draft in an episode here in the next day or so. Going to do a full mock draft analysis, breakdown of that, some of the biggest storylines from the draft as well. Again, the Major League Baseball draft is on Sunday. We will have that episode coming out to you before the draft, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys, as always. I'll be there in Atlanta at the HBCU Classic Friday, Futures Game Saturday, Draft Sunday, Derby Monday, All-Star Game Tuesday, and then an episode coming out right after all of that with everything that happened there. So be on the look on socials. A lot of cool stuff coming at you. Really appreciate you all. Make sure you like, subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple, Spotify, and watch us on YouTube. Flippin' Bats Pod YouTube channel is rolling. I always hop in the comments, watch there, subscribe, like the video. It all means a ton. But really appreciate you all. I am off to Atlanta. Big week ahead for the show. Appreciate you guys. I love you all. 2025, the year of Flippin' Bats. Remember, until next time, find your bat and flip it. Peace.